Welcome back to the Chocolate Dogs. We're so happy that you decided to tune in and click on our video today.
Yes.
But of course, I gotta ask y'all, how you doing? How you feeling? Have you looked in the mirror today and told yourself that you are beautiful, that you are worthy, that you can do this? If not, stop this video, go and do it, and then come back. All right, so now that you've done that, we can get started in today's video. So what we're going to talk about today?
So today, we're going to talk about how we survived our first semester of med school.
Yes.
You know.
Y'all.
It was a struggle.
It was a struggle.
We always say this every video. It was
With
a
a
struggle.
capital S.
It was a struggle for real, like.
No, like that.
But first things first.
But we're here.
Yeah.
And we just finished our cardio exam.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Jesus. I hope we pray that we did well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the major, we're just gonna jump right in. So one of the major things that you should do, or that I wish that I would have done earlier in the semester, was change my study habits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't realize I was gonna have to change my study habits as much as I did. Like, I had to completely 360, like completely change what I did in undergrad, completely change what I've ever thought that I had to do. Like, learn the fact that I'm a visual learner and an auditory learner. Like, you really have to figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And we're gonna have a video to like go deeper into how we actually study. But so we ain't gonna do a little too much about this. But definitely, like, changing your study habits is key, and finding what works for you early. Because I was studying in groups, and I shouldn't have been studying in groups from the get-go. Like, I definitely should have been studying by myself. So yeah, I wish that I would have changed my study habits earlier. And then I started changing my study habits, and I kind of saw how, like, I was progressively kind of doing better. But now I'm at the point where I feel like I've kind of learned, like, what works for me and what doesn't. But I feel like you'll still, like, it's a journey, it's a process. But some people find it earlier than others.
That's true.
I was not that person. But, you know,
it's okay.
Teach them.
It's fine. Don't change your study habits too often, though, because then you won't really realize what is working, what's not working. And sometimes what other people are doing is not going to work for you. Like, some people like flashcards, some people hate flashcards. So if you take everybody's advice with a grain of salt, because your niche and like what you find best works for you is not going to be the same for somebody else. So definitely, like, just, you know, try to be flexible, but don't just change it like every few days. Yeah,
try to like find something, stick with it to at least the next exam, so you can actually like see how you do on that exam. And then if like you do really amazing, then you know you can keep that study habit. If you don't do as well, then you're like, okay, now I know I need to change this or that. But don't do like me and change every couple of days because you don't think it's working. You don't know. You ain't gonna know if it's working or not because you haven't stuck with it long enough. I was so overwhelmed with resources, and I feel like that is actually what hurt me because like I wanted to try everything, but it wasn't necessary because a lot of things are similar. They just like present the information in a different way. So definitely like try to limit your resources, and that is so hard for your first semester because everybody just wants to help you and like they're just throwing all these things at you, and that can be really overwhelming. So again, don't compare yourself to other people. Just try to figure out what works for you and like what you do well at and succeed at, what you like.
Because some people come in knowing more than you do. They have a different. Some people come in engineering majors. They know a lot more about. They think about things a lot differently. So you think, oh, they're smarter than me, whatever the case may be, whatever, imposter syndrome. But it really isn't that. It's just that they've had a different way of thinking like their whole life. So when they come into med school, it may be a little bit more easier for them to digest the information than it would be for you. So definitely don't think that you're behind or like not where you should be because somebody else may be a little bit further than you are.
Yeah, just seek out those resources. Do tutoring early.
Yeah.
Early. I know we always say this, but
early.
Alright,
just make sure you got that.
Alright, so get with the early things. Start early if you can, like during the summer. Try to figure out like how you study, what works best for you. Like you don't have to do a lot, but just try to like figure out those things. Like try to get a routine going and stick with it so that when you go to when you start school, you'll already be in a routine. So I know you did that.
Yeah, so for me, before school started, I wanted like exercising to be my stress reliever instead of like food and TV and binge watching things. But you know, I tried to do that, so I would do that probably the first few months of summer, I was working out in the mornings or afternoons or whatever. I had that as my routine, and I was meal prepping, and I was eating healthy and like being a good citizen of America. And then school started, and like the first 6 weeks, I was trying to be consistent.
She was on it. I was like, dang, sis.
I had a little one ab poking, you know what I'm saying? That's all gone now. But you know, having that consistency definitely helped the first few weeks of med school, because I needed that like structure, because school was all over the place for me. So having that consistent thing in the morning, knowing that I had a little bit of control of my life in the first few hours of the day, really helped me in terms of my confidence and just like being able to like interact with people, because I was in a better mood in the mornings and all that stuff. So that definitely helped me getting into a routine early. One thing you should always remember is your support system. Your mom, your dad, your best friend, your sister, your cousin. You know, your pet gerbil might be your best friends. And just remember the people.
Or your dog,
you know,
or your cat.
Just anything that.
They're cute, I guess, but I just don't care for them very much. But a lot of people do, so I kind of feel like I'm not like, I don't know. But yeah, if you like animals,
Nemo,
you love them too.
Look, anybody who was there for you before you started school, just make sure you never forget them once you get in there, because they're really important and they are your foundation. So definitely you have time for them. Yeah. If they are important to you in your life, you will make time for them. No one's that busy in med school to not talk to their support system.
Yeah, so don't forget about them your first semester, because they are definitely needed, as well as a new support system, you know. Like this one, she loves me.
Sometimes.
She loves me. So yeah, so definitely like make friends in your class or in like other classes, so like in upper classes, MS2s, 3s, 4s, the faculty, just like get to know people and have those people, you know, in your corner for you, because you're gonna need them.
That's
like,
very true. Your mom can give you that, you know, little pat on the back, like it's gonna be okay, sweetheart. But your friends in med school with you definitely understand. They know the struggle. Word for word, they know how it feels, and everyone is struggling. People put on a good face, but everyone's definitely struggling. So yeah, don't get too caught up in that.
Before our first exam,
every single time someone will leave the room. And the thing is, we didn't really know each other like that, so it wasn't like I could just go and follow her outside the room, like, okay, it's going right. It was kind of awkward. Like, don't touch me. I don't look like that. Like, some people aren't huggers. Like, we got one of our friends from New York. If you went up to her and hugged her, it wouldn't be the move.
Like, she not like that, but I had to get over it, because
she ain't really down with that. So everybody has their own little like thing that they need when they're like down or whatever. And because we didn't know each other like that well, it wasn't really our place to do that. So it would be like that one person just leave the room, and we all kind of just had an understanding, like, okay, they're going through it.
They have to call their mama,
and they come back, their eyes kind of red, you know.
We knew.
Yeah.
But we grew closer because of it.
Definitely.
So, and now we know, be like, okay, let's pray.
Yeah. Right. Before anybody leaves.
Let's encourage them. Like,
that's true.
So, for our last but most important thing that helped us survive our first semester is prayer. Like, I feel like we both grew a lot stronger in our faith and closer to God going through our first semester. Yeah. Because honestly, like, he was the only one that I could, like, truly lean on to make sure that everything was going to be okay and that this is really what he wanted me to be doing.
That's very true.
Yeah, it was a trying season.
Yeah, because I found my church home during my first semester of med school, and that definitely catapulted the whole relationship that I have with God now. I do my devotional. I'm kind of consistent in the morning. You know, sometimes lately I haven't been. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Lately I haven't been. But, you know, usually I'm very consistent in the morning, talking to him, praying, just journaling, just having that hour, just me and him. Because last semester we actually went to class. So it was really like, now it's extreme. But yeah, it was definitely a struggle last semester. So having that structure in the morning really helped me for sure. And having church home.
Yes, in a nutshell, that's how we survived our first semester of med school. So now into our gym.
You know. So we're going to share our gym this week because we're not really feeling that creative today. So our gym this week is to be selfless with your support system. They are going through things as well. They have lives, and just as much as they are there for you, you also need to remember that medical school is not your whole entire world, and that these people need you just as much as you need them. So don't forget them in all that you do. Remember them, pray for them, be there for them.
Yeah.
Period. So yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it can be a minute phone call, a text message, just going to a birthday dinner or like a birthday party, checking up on them, like just inviting them over, like once you're done with the test or you're done studying for the day, like go over and see them, because you do need them. And like we mentioned earlier, like a support system is so important, because you don't want to forget about those people who helped you get to where you are. Like you're learning medicine and you're learning to take care of people and to save people, and that's important. Like it's so important, but what they're doing is also important. Like their lives are also important, so you can't forget that. And you can't just think that, oh, what I'm doing is way more important than what you're doing, because I mean, like, everybody has a purpose and everybody's doing something for a reason, so you can't do that. Like, you can't be selfish like that. So definitely don't forget about those people who are rooting for you. Like root for them too. So
facts. So that will conclude our video, on how we survived med school. Don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at the Chocolate Docs,
Twitter,
chocolate_docs,
Facebook
at the Chocolate Docs. Everything is pretty much the same thing.
Share with your mama, your cousin, all of them, cousin-in-law, brother, sister, all of them.
Your dog,
just share with everybody. Share with undergrads, med students, just anybody. Spread the word about the Chocolate Docs.
Yes, please.
And
comment too.
Leave comments below. Constructive criticism, ideas for future videos. We want to be able to give y'all what y'all want. So let us know what you want to see, what you want us to talk about, and we will definitely do that.
Yes. Also email us at thechocolate@gmail.com.
Because we know interview season is, applications are coming up in May. Like
May 1st or May 15th?
I think it's May 1st. Yeah.
Anytime in May.
Don't quote me on that.
Go online and look. I know some of y'all already know. Y'all know.
Yeah, but applications are coming up. People are studying for their MCAT. So if you have any questions regarding those, let us know. We're going to be making videos about that stuff. But if you want to, ask us things in the meantime, then feel free to do that.
We have a lot of things coming for you guys, so please stay tuned.
We're excited.
And don't forget to stay beautiful. And just remember your purpose in this life.
Bye, love you.
Bye.
Feel me.